Hello children, welcome to the math class. Today we are going to start the second chapter. The name of the chapter is whole numbers. Now look at the board. How many mangoes are here? You have to count it. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., which we use for counting are known as counting numbers. Counting numbers. When I ask you to count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. come naturally. So we can call them as natural numbers. So another name for these counting numbers are natural numbers. Natural numbers. So the natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Now if you include one more number to this collection of natural numbers, that is, if you include 0 to this collection of natural numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc., we can call them as whole numbers. So the whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. are known as natural numbers. So the natural numbers are included in the collection of whole numbers. Natural numbers are included in the collection of whole numbers. So we can say that all natural numbers are whole numbers. All natural numbers are whole numbers. But all whole numbers are not natural numbers. Why we are saying in that way? Because whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. are known as the natural numbers. Then what about 0? Whether 0 is a natural number? No. 0 is a whole number. So we are saying that all whole numbers are not natural numbers, but all natural numbers are whole numbers. Then look at the collection of natural numbers. Which is the smallest natural number? The smallest natural number. Which is the smallest natural number? 1 is the smallest natural number. Then which is the smallest whole number? Smallest whole number. Which is the smallest whole number? 0. 0 is the smallest whole number. Then which is the largest natural number or largest whole number? Now you know that we can count certain things, but certain things we cannot count. For example, the number of children in your class, you can count it and you can say one number. The number of children in our school, you can count it. The number of people living in the city, that also you can count it. But what about the number of stars in the sky? The number of hair on your head? Is it possible to say one number? No. If it is possible, if you are able to say one such a number, you will get a very large number. Then if you add 1 to this very large number, a very large number, you will get it. If you add 1 to this very large number, what you will get? Again you will get another larger number, right? Again if you add 1 to that larger number, what you get? Again another larger number. So, it will go in that way. So, we can say that there is no largest natural number or whole number. So, no largest natural number or whole number. Next is successor of a number. What is meant by successor of a number? Successor means the number which comes after the given number. After the given number. Now, example, successor of 7. What is the successor of 7? That means the number which comes after 7. What is the successor of 7? It is 8. And we can say that this 8 is equal to 7 plus 1. Then, what is the successor of 19? The number which comes after 19 is 20. And this 20 we can write in this way, 19 plus 1. Again, what is the successor of 897? What is the next number? It is 898. So, this 898 we can write it as 897 plus 1. So, how can you find out the successor of a number? If you add 1 to the given number, if you add 1 to the given number, you get its a successor. We get the successor of that number. So, what we have to do? You have to add 1 to the given number. Now, next one. Predecessor of a number. What is meant by predecessor? The number which comes before the given number. The number which comes before the given number. Example, predecessor of 9. What is the predecessor of 9? That means the number which comes before the given number. Before 9, which number? 8. So, the predecessor of 9 is 8. So, we can write this as 9 minus 1. Again, what is the predecessor of 17? What is the predecessor of 17? The number which comes before 17, that is 16. So, we can write it as 17 minus 1. So, what did you understand from these examples? If you want to find out the predecessor of a given number, you have to subtract. You have to subtract 1 from the given number. So, if you subtract 1 from the given number, you will get the predecessor of that number. All natural numbers have successor, or we can say that every natural number has a successor. Every natural number has a successor. Similarly, every whole number has a successor. Every whole number has a successor. For example, 0. What is the successor of 0? 1. What is the successor of 1? 2. Then every natural number except 1 has a predecessor. Every natural number except 1 has a predecessor. So, the natural number 1 has no predecessor. So, how will you get the predecessor of 1? 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1, what you will get? 0. So, 0 is not a natural number. 0 is not a natural number. So, what we can say that the natural number 1 has no predecessor. Similarly, every whole number except 0 has a predecessor. So, the whole number 0 has no predecessor. If you want to get the predecessor of 0, 0 minus 1, you won't get a whole number. So, we can say that every whole number except 0 has a predecessor. So, 0 has no predecessor. Now, we can consider some problems. Exercise 2.1, question number 5. Write the successor of 24,40,701. How can you find out? So, the given number is 24,40,701. In order to find out the successor, you have to add 1 with the given number. So, what is the answer? 24,40,702. Then 1,199,000, you have to find the successor. What you have to do? So, the successor of this number 1,199,000 is equal to 1,199,000 plus 1. We have to add 1 with this 1,199,000. When you add it, what is the answer? 1,199,000 plus 1. What you will get? So, what you will get? Without adding, you know the answer. Okay. So, 1,200,000. Now, next question. Write the predecessor of 94. How will you find out the predecessor of 94? That is, if you subtract 1 from the given number, you will get its predecessor. So, 94 minus 1. What is 94 minus 1? 93. Then, write the predecessor of 10,000. So, what you have to do? 10,000 minus 1. So, what is 10,000 minus 1? Without doing, all of you know. right? So what is 10,000 minus 1? What is the answer? 9,999. Now homework. Exercise 2.1, question number 5, C and D. Question number 6, C and D. That's all for today's class. Thank you.